When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Did you know that 1 in 4 people in America lives with a mental illness? Do you have the communication skills to help out if one is in a crisis? What if it's your best friend? Maybe your son or daughter? Well, crisis intervention isn't new. The book Crisis Intervention 101 is. It's easy to read, include links to 2 videos, and it's under $10. Get your copy of Crisis Intervention 101 today on Amazon.com, because we all need help in a crisis.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSinstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you're being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
I actually got a chance to view the Star Wars trailer today. And as I promised, because yesterday I said that I would review the trailer because I couldn't. It came through my newsfeed about it's an anti-white attack movie or something like. And I was trying to figure. Watching the trailer, I'm looking at how did they possibly get that from the trailer? And I watched multiple official. I think it was 3 of them. I think there's 3 on YouTube, 3 official trailers, and I watched one of the other unofficial ones. And I couldn't see where this was an anti-white movie. I wasn't quite sure what they were seeing. Now, maybe it's because, I am a black guy, but I'm a cool black guy. I don't see what they were seeing, in order for that to be the case. How could they possibly be anti-white in a Star Wars movie? Well, one of the things that after looking at the trailer, I have to admit, it has me intrigued a little bit, although I have a problem with it. I hope the movie explains why this black guy is a stormtrooper. Because the stormtroopers in the first two sets of movies, they were all clones. So I don't understand, are they all of a sudden, I guess in the future, because this is taking place, after the first trilogy, are the rebels now the stormtroopers? I'm not quite I hope they explain. That's a problem I already have, problem number one. But again, Disney's trying to rewrite the whole thing, I guess. I don't know, because, this the second series, supposedly so many people hated it. But hey, that was Lucas's vision. You people demanded something from the man, and he finally capitulated, but he wasn't really wanting to do it, and so that's what you get. And then he goes off, to prove that he really didn't want to do it anymore, he sold the damn company to Disney. So, sometimes fans get a little carried away themselves, and the people who are responsible for their fandom get tired of it. And frankly, I think that's what happened with Lucas. He just got tired of, well, we want another trilogy, man. You got to finish the story, finish it. And he just, I don't have time. And by the time I'm going to be too damn old. And all right, you got to do it, George. You got to do it. All right, I'll do it. Here, quick, let's throw up 3 movies for the first 3 episodes of the first 3 chapters. Oh man, George, those suck, man. You wanted 3 more. I told you I didn't want to do them, and you asked me to do them, and I did them, and now you're saying you don't like them? Well, I ain't doing the last 3. Oh, man, George, you know what, George? If you're not going to do them, you should let somebody do them, man. You should let somebody do All right, fine. I'm just going to sell everything, retire, and live happily ever after. Go, Disney. There. Are you happy? And now the complaints have already started. Man, this Star Wars, it's anti-white, man. This is why I never try to. I do what I do. I don't try to please other people. I don't. Even when I work for others, I used to always say, you know what, the customer comes first. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make, to do what's right for the customer and the company. But if that doesn't make the customer happy, there's nothing else I can do. I'm not gonna, and I wasn't number one, person in my department for a number of different companies for nothing. I gave great customer service, but I didn't do it in such a way that I had to bend over backwards for each and every single one. There was you got to draw a line. George chose his line was, fine, I'll just sell it. Let somebody else deal with you. That was his line. Cross that line, he had enough of it. He said he was getting too old, and he just wanted to enjoy life, I guess. Maybe if people weren't so damn pushy about it, the second set of movies, the second trilogy, might have been better. And he might have been, with the reception, a good reception of the second trilogy, he might have been, encouraged by that to finish the story and do the third. But I think the fans drove George Lucas not only to sell, but to sell out to Disney. And let me tell you, that is not the best people to sell, because Disney is going to, because they paid a mint for this, they're going to want a return on their investment. They are going to run Star Wars everything for the next 10 years. Not only are you going to see these 3 movies to close out this the trilogy of trilogies, you're going to see all kinds of extra stuff. I mean, you think the cartoon, what's the Star Wars cartoon? What's that called? I even have it on Netflix, and I was watching it. Anyway, you think that's all there's going to... No. You're going to have spin-off movies and cartoons up the wazoo. You are going to be so sick of it by the end of 10 years. I'm telling you. Disney always goes over... When they buy something, they go overboard with it because they want to get a return on their investment. You don't blame them for that. I don't. Not at all. I just know that they were going to do this, so... it is what it is. Hey, there's a surge of illegal immigrants that's booting up and is going to get worse into this country. And you're probably saying, well, we already know about the illegal. No. Again, it's something that I'm not the only one, but I and others on the right and commentators have told you about, that this was going to happen. That all those illegal immigrant children who are being, forced across the border via train and airplane, and how we were just treating those kids so poorly. What was going to happen? And we told you what was going to happen. We told you what was going to happen is that those kids were going to be the anchor. And lo and behold, from the Washington Times, the surge of illegal children, families, accelerates. 10,000 caught at border in September alone. 10,000. Oh, but you have to help my children. You have to help my children. The surge of illegal immigrant children and their families jumping the southwest border accelerated again in September, leaving fiscal 2015 the second worst on record, according to new numbers released by the Border Patrol. Agents caught nearly 4,500 children traveling without parents to the border last year. That's just 1 year, 45. Last month. Not last year, on the border last month. And nearly 5,300 parents and children traveling as families. Oh. Immigrants coming across the border. Illegals trying to get across the border. But hey, we're just supposed to let them come over, I guess. I don't. Look, if we stop this anchor baby stuff, and if we stop giving illegals and immigrants government welfare benefits, and if we stop freely educating their kids in our public schools, and we stop giving them, unnecessary free health care, if we stop some of this stuff that we're not supposed to do for illegal immigrants, and that we should not be doing for immigrants, all of this stuff would stop. These people are coming across the border because they're told by family members who make it here, oh man, this is a gold mine compared to where you are. You can get food stamps, you can get welfare benefits and housing assistance and this, your kids will be educated, and as bad as our schools are, they're 100 times better than most of the schools that those kids are coming from in the third world in Central and South America. They're not coming from the big, well-funded South American cities. They're coming. Do you think people are leaving Mexico City? They're not leaving Mexico City. The rest of Mexico is draining into the United States, but people are staying in Mexico City.